Hello and welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. I'm up here this morning. This is Monday, December the 30th, and I'm up here checking my traps. So I'll take you all along with me and we'll go out here and check them. I'm up here at the farm and then I got to go down home and check traps, but I might set a few more today. It's awful windy. It started getting windy here last night and the wind is still blowing. I gotta go up to the hunting camp and see how the trees are up there, and we'll go check the rest of these traps. But I checked one out here behind me and we didn't have nothing out there, so we'll go one up here. I got some in the field right up here, so we'll go check them. You can come along with me. Nothing in that one. You watched me put this trap in. Nothing in these ones. And I've got one set right down there too. And then one out in the field out there, but I don't have nothing in it either. I'm just right below my brother's hunting camp, his hunting shed. Well, this is the first catch I've made in a while. And I caught it up here on this road coming out. This road goes out around and it hits our ridge up there, but I figured I'd catch a possum today maybe, because I was coming up here and I seen one run over in the road. But I'll get this thing set back and get it taken care of, because every one of these you take out, you're helping the turkey population. So I'll get this taken care of and we'll get it out of here. But this is a catch that I've made, and this is the first catch I've made in probably since before deer season. So I think I've caught about 8 or 10 possums. Then if I can't get traps to bed solid, I'll put 16 penny nails in there. I put them right by the springs. But right there's that set all made back. And I didn't have to rebait that. I'll just leave that like that, and maybe we'll catch something else here. And I'll leave this tour up here. It will make it look like something's been caught here. But right here it is. Well, I caught 2 more mice up here at the cabin. That's 12 mice I've caught out of here, and 1 flying squirrel. So I'll keep at this, and maybe we'll get them thinned out here a little bit. But I caught a possum and these mice so far today. Well, we're up here at the cabin, Eli and I. We're waiting for it to quit raining so we can go finish checking our traps. Now it's a thunder. Not very often you hear thunder at the end of December around here. So hopefully it clears out and we can go get this done. We've got about 4 or 5 more traps to check, and then we can be done with this. But I've got Eli here. He's up here with me checking the traps today, and we're gonna get out here and get this done. We're just waiting the rain out a little bit. Okay, I've got 5 traps set up on this ridge right here. This is a neighbor's property. Actually, we're 2 hollows over from our farm back that way. You go out around that hill there, and then you're up at the hunting camp. So we come down this ridge here, and I set out 3 traps up in there. And then I have put that picture up. That's a picture that you all have seen, where the coyotes were in here fooling around in this dirt place. I went in, I set a flat set here with nothing but my baits in it. And then I went over here, tied off to this log, and I set up right here. And we've got a trail camera right there, and that's we seen these coyotes in here last night, and I had a trap jumped up there, but I don't think it was a coyote. I think it was something else. But we're right on a long ridge here. This goes clean out and goes into a field out there, and then it runs clean back around to our hunting camp, which that's probably 2 or 3 miles. And then we've got the neighbor's hollow here, and them things have been coming up out of here too. So I just set a trap right here. So we'll see what happens. I got Eli here with me. We're going to head back to the hunting camp, and hopefully we have something here. Well, we're up here today. We're getting ready to go check traps, and I found this out while we were checking traps. This is my mascot. This is Kermit. So he's going to be riding along on the trap line today with us. But you got to have a little bit of fun with this. We checked about 4 or 5 traps coming up, and we haven't got anything yet. So we're going to go out around the hill that way there and go clear down on that other piece of property and check that. And that's about 2 miles clean through there. So we're going to go do that, and hopefully we have something down there. But we had rain here overnight, and it's gotten colder, and the wind is blowing a little bit. So I'm thinking if it's clear tonight, stuff ought to move, and we should have something. But we're up here, and I got Eli again today, so we'll go get this taken care of. Sorry I don't have very many catches on here yet. Well, we just got done checking the traps. We checked the mouse traps in the cabin here. I've caught 12 mice out of this cabin here. So I hope y'all are having a great New Year's, and I want to wish y'all Happy New Year, and may 2025 be a great year for y'all. And we're going to get on down here and check some more traps. But I've had a real good time been off this holiday season. I've got to spend a lot of time with my family, spending time with my boys and my wife and daughter and my dad and my brother, and just enjoying them. So we're going to get on down here. Haven't caught anything. I checked my trail camera down in the hollow, and I've got some pictures or videos of a couple of nice coyotes down there, but I haven't caught them yet. So I'm going to keep trying, and that's all we can do. Okay, my dad and I are out here, and I set this tire up right here. I put that trap right in the center of that tire, and I put my bait on that side and some lure on this side. But if you've followed my videos years ago, we caught a bobcat out here, and this comes out of that old growed up place there, and then back behind us there is out where we do our deer hunting. But I've got that thing chained off to that tree, and we're going to leave this thing set here. We might bring a trail camera out here later on and set it right out there somewhere and watch this. But I'd think it'd be a coyote or I know bobcats come through here. I have gotten them on my trail camera. But we're right off a growed up hollow right here, and you can see how thick that is out through there. So we'll see what happens here. I'll keep you posted. We're headed out this morning to check traps. We got a dusting of snow here overnight. Hopefully we got something here. I see some deer tracks are going through here, but we'll go out here and look. Yeah, got some deer tracks here, but we're going right up through here. Go this way. Had to set this trap back here. I caught a squirrel here the other day, so I got a trap set right in there. Got Eli with me. I got to get back to the house and take him to basketball practice, but we're supposed to have some snow move in. Well, it's going to do this today and tomorrow, maybe Saturday. So we're going to have some winter weather. Maybe it will get these things up and moving, and we'll catch something here. Okay, we're out here checking traps this evening. We got a late start. He had ball practice, but we're up at a little place called Efau Knob, and I've had this on my videos before, and it's just some it's some rock croppings that hang out of the hill here. But I know that if I had traps set here, I'd probably catch a bobcat around these rocks. And then you can see this right along here. But I wanted to bring him up here. We live in Monongalia County, and supposedly this is the highest point in Monongalia County. And this is just right out from our farm. Our hunting camp would be right out that way there. But I wanted you all to see this. I wanted to do a little bit of filming here, but this is called Efau Knob, and I'll take you down here and I'll look under this rock right here. There's some writing on this rock, and
there's writing on it?
I don't know what that is. There's some right there, right there, But I guess this years ago used to be an open field in here, and it just supposedly, now the talk that goes around our community here, this old guy lived here in the community, and I think he liked to get into the liquor bottle a little bit, but supposedly he was up here working these fields in here, and he supposedly seen the devil up here. This is where he seen the devil. So I don't know, that's just a little bit of a story that goes around here, so I don't know if it's so or not. Can't really question who sees the devil or who sees God, so I'll just leave it at that. But anyhow, this is under this rock right here, and there's actually a place out from my house where I live at. There's some big rocks in there like this, but it just isn't as high a point as this, but it's some pretty gnarly stuff. But I just want you all to see this. There's more to trapping than just catching stuff. You get to see stuff like this. Makes you wonder, years ago, how many Indians sat up there on that rock and hunted these flats right here with their bows. But you can just see right in underneath here. We'll look closer and see if we see any tracks in here. Well, I did find some hair here. So this would be a good place probably for a bobcat to come through here and rub on. But right here we are, right underneath this rock. I'd say if you had some traps set in here, you'd probably catch a bobcat coming through this funnel right here. But pretty neat. I just wanted to stop and look at this. And there I am looking out from under the rock. Okay, Eli and I are up here today checking traps. We got a bunch of snow here. We've got probably 3 or 4 inches, and I just pulled a couple traps up. I got to go back to work Monday, so we're pulling a couple up and moving them closer to where my brother and my dad can check them, and they're not having to come up on the hill here. But I'll turn you around here. We got to go back out that way, but I'll show you what we're looking at here and how much snow we got here. But you can see all the snow we've gotten, and it was a little bit slick getting on the hill today, but I had a trap set out that way and I pulled it, and I have one set here at the corners. So I'm going to get them out of here. Next year I'll set this up again and probably have a few more places to set traps. So I will get off here, and if we have any catches down here at the farm, we've got to go back off the hill this way, but our farm's right over there. We got to go check the traps over there before we go home. So if we have anything, I'll turn you back on. Well, I'm up here at the hunting camp and checked my mouse traps. Didn't catch nothing in them. But boy, that wind's starting to howl up here on this hill. And I'm going to get the rest of these traps checked. I got Eli down in the car getting warm. Going to get them checked, and then I got to go down to my dad's and check some more, and that'll be it. But I haven't caught nothing. But this snow moved in here last night, and we've got about 3 inches up here. So 3 or 4. And it's supposed to get colder as the day goes on. So maybe that stuff will move tonight, and I will have a chance to get something. But it's what it looks like up here at the cabin when the snow's. Well, I know I said I ended the video, but right here, I got this bobcat on that trail camera right there last night. He walked right down through here. stopped right there at my trap and must have smelled around there a little bit and went down and hit that log and went down that log and down into that hollow. So that's how close I come on a bobcat this year catching it. If he would have been stepped about 2 more inches right there, he would have been right in my trap. And I'm going to say that trap would probably go off right there. So that right there's my trap, and that's how close I come. So that's just the kind of year it's been this year. So we'll be back in here next year trapping. I really doubt that I get a trap anymore this year. I just am not into it a whole lot. Just hadn't been a real good year, but we've got permission. This is the neighbor's hollow. We can trap all this, clean out through here up behind Eli. And like I said, that goes clean back to our hunting camp back around there about 3 or 4 miles. So
there it is.
That's just what we're doing. We're going to pull these traps right here. But Eli and I, we were trapping up here on the neighbor's property, and they own this hollow right down through here, and they give me permission to come up here and trap. And I want to thank him for allowing us to do this. It was nice to have more ground to trap on, and I appreciate it. If y'all are watching, you know who you are, and we thank you for that. And hopefully next year, if we're allowed to trap back up here, that we can make something happen up here. But like I said, I appreciate it, and you know who you are if you watch this video, and if you need any help, just let Eli and I know. Well, we're going to end this video here. We're pulling our traps up. We've got 5 of them to pull up here on this ridge, but we're ending it right here. We didn't catch no bobcat, but you seen how close we come to catching him. So it's still fun to get out here and do this stuff, but we're going to end the video here. I don't know if I will set traps back out this year. I may be done for this year because I got to run with him with basketball and going back to work. And this was the first year I had 23 traps I had set out at one time, and that's the most traps I've run all year. But this guy right here, I enjoyed the last 2 weeks with him and been out with him and been on the trap line with him. We will see y'all on the next one, and may the good Lord bless you all.